So today I'm going to help you save some money during your grocery shopping with Ibotta. So stick around. Hello fellow wealth builders, and welcome back to the TruFinancials channel. My name is Dennis, and on this show we love to talk about personal finance, investing, and retirement to help build your wealth. So if you are new here, definitely consider subscribing today, and do not forget to hit that little bell icon to get notifications when new videos and live streams go up. So this is actually the very first video in a series that I'm calling Truly Tested. And I'm going to be testing out different types of financial apps that can help benefit you, whether it be budget apps, investing apps, or even apps that can help you save money, like today's app, which is called Ibotta. All right, so before we actually get into the details of the app, I do have a link in the description box down below for you to be able to download it. Now, since it is a referral app, I do get a referral bonus, but as of always, there are referral bonuses for you too. I believe as of recording this video, it is a $10 bonus, which is going to be actually half of what you need to be able to withdraw some money, and we'll get into more details about that here in just a moment. All right, so here we are at the home screen. As you can see, I have my favorite stores. Winco is pretty much where I shop almost exclusively, but I also do have Fry's in case I ever have to shop there for any special items. So first and foremost, what Ibotta really is, it's very similar to how coupons work, where you get certain discounts on items, and it's in cashback format. But the only difference between coupons and this is that coupons, you get an instant savings, where this, you pile up and have that money built up into a threshold, so that way you can have that withdrawn into your bank account. And we're gonna go ahead and see some of that here in the app. Now, you typically wanna do this before going to the grocery store, but I do have a tip as far as if you're already at the grocery store and forgot to check these out. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the offers. So we're gonna hit find offers. Now, typically, if you're new at this, you're gonna have to type in the grocery store that you typically shop at. Obviously, I have my favorite setup, so I can just go ahead and click on Winco. So these are all the different promotions that will work within the Winco store. And as you can see here, this is kind of like the homepage of the offers. Now, they do have it at the very top up here, as you can see, where I'm kind of moving back and forth, the different sections that you can kind of just skip around to. So if you're looking at certain items, you can kind of just check those out. At the top, of course, you're going to see a banner that you can go back and forth on different ones that are being promoted. And then over here, we're going to start kind of scrolling through. So that very first one is actually a cool one. I haven't seen that one before, where it says free after offer, which obviously means once you get that money back from that withdrawal, you'll actually have not paid anything for it. So it's the Chobani Yogurt. So what you can do is, if you're interested in something like that, you can hit that little plus sign that you're going to see there on the side. And then what it's going to do is it's going to add it to your offers. Now, some offers have expiration dates, so you want to make sure that you're checking those expiration dates so you don't miss out on that offer. But what we're also going to do too is we're going to kind of go into the offers as well, because some of them have different types of details that you want to make sure you're aware of. So for example, this toilet paper over here, it says that it's any variety, 6-count pack or higher. So you have to make sure that you have the right amount, because you don't want to get like a 4-pack and then it not be able to apply for you. So to be able to get that 50 cents, you have to have 6-pack or larger. So if you want to add that from this screen, you just hit that plus sign again, and it adds it to your offers. So we're gonna go back in here. They have a lot of different types of products that you can get cash back for. Obviously you saw like the yogurt, you saw the toilet paper, but they also have like body wash. They also have wet ones. They also have a lot of cool different things. They even have alcohol in here too. So if you like to buy alcohol on a regular basis, you are going to be saving quite a bit of money, because they do have different offers every single week. So another example here is the Classico pasta sauce. It's a 50-cent savings for you. So if you're interested, you can hit that plus sign, and then this one will actually have a question pop up. Now, sometimes they're going to be related to that product, and other times they're going to be related to finding out who you are. So they might ask you, questions as far as your age group or your income group. So that way, so you can answer those. So that way they get a better chance of knowing who you are and who purchases those types of products. So this one right here, it asks, what makes you choose Classico over other pasta sauce brands? Now, I'm just going to go ahead and click the all of the above, but you can choose, obviously whatever answer fits best for you. Now, one thing to kind of keep in mind as well too, and this is kind of like a word of caution when utilizing this app, similar to coupons, you want to make sure that you're actually utilizing these to the things that you actually need versus, just being able to save the money, because you don't want to be sitting there and, adding a bunch of stuff to your offers and buying them just to be able to save the money when it's not something you need, or if it, makes you go over your budget. So you want to make sure you're within that line. Now, the cool thing is you can also, obviously try a lot of new products based on being able to save a little bit of money on there. But again, make sure that it's within your budget for your groceries so you're not going over. I tend to not count this as part of my grocery budget. So if I calculated that I'm gonna get $2 back, I'm not gonna spend an additional $2. That's still gonna be coming out of my grocery budget. The money I make from this is just gonna be coming into our income and then dispersed through whatever we're currently working on. So whether it's a certain type of sinking fund, getting out of debt, building an emergency fund, whatever the case may be. Obviously that's up to your own discretion on what you would like to do with that fund. So as you go through here as well too, you're gonna see like Kleenex right here. If you click on there, again, going into the details, you're gonna see that this one says that it has to be a multi-pack, so it can't be an individual one to get that $1 back. So just making sure that you're aware of the different types of requirements to be able to get that amount back. So if you're just going on here, I'm just gonna go ahead and click on random ones to kind of add to the list here as well. So we're gonna hit the plus sign on some of these products. I actually don't even drink soda, but they also have like tea on here. Again, it's gonna sometimes also pop up ads. So sometimes it's gonna be a video, or it's just gonna be a picture with little things and details about the products, so that way you get to learn about them just a little bit more. But you can kind of just keep scrolling down, and yeah, you got some alcohol right there too. You got some snacks. They typically have this one as well too, where it is a receipt redemption. So if you're redeeming your receipt, you get 25 cents. That's an awesome deal because you're obviously going to the grocery store regardless, so might as well earn a quarter on top of that. So you can keep scrolling through. Some of them will kind of go again just based off of where they were at the very front, because at the very beginning of this list, it's just kind of what's popular, and then as you scroll down, they start putting it within categories as well. So one thing that they have on here as well too is they have an any brands section. So as you can see here, they have butter at 25 cents cash back, and it says butter any brand. You can click on that if you want to get any more details. It says it has to be 6 ounces or larger. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that because why not save 25 cents on butter, which most people need, and you don't have to worry about any particular brand. Now they do that a lot because they'll have different types of advertisers either putting a video in front of you or a question that they'll ask you. This one just kind of seems to be their own ad on front there. So we're just gonna go ahead and add that on there as well. And once you're kind of ready, once you're done with adding what you need and what you want, then what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to click on My Offers, and then it's going to load up all the different offers for you so you can see what you have. Now, if you're at the grocery store, it's nice because you can load that up and kind of have a reminder of what it is that you added to your list. But if you're living in an area that maybe doesn't have great internet connection while you're at the grocery store, you can screenshot it as you go, so that way you can actually refer back to what you have on this list. So let's say you're at the store and you actually forgot to look at your list and actually go through this. You obviously don't want to do it at the store because it can get a little overwhelming with flipping through that list. What you can do is actually hit that little search button here, and there's a little picture of a barcode. As you can see, I'm not going to click on it because it's going to stop the recording, but if you click on that, it's going to take you to a spot where you can actually scan the barcode on the product, and it'll tell you if it is on sale or not. Now, obviously, you don't have to waste too much time if you're in a rush or if you're busy, but one of the power tips that I have is that if you are in a line and it's going to take a little bit of time to actually get to the register, that's a good time to kind of go through and scan all your products. Or you can even do it when you get home, scan all your products and see what was on sale to add it to that list, so that way you didn't miss out on any extra savings. So once you are done and ready to go to be able to redeem, you're gonna hit the redeem button right there. So it's gonna load up this spot right here. So it's gonna tell you gotta make sure that the receipt is from Winco or whichever grocery store you're from, and then the date on the receipt has to be between a certain time frame. So this one says March 3rd, 2018 through March 10th, 2018. So it has to be within that time frame to be able to get that type of savings, which means if you actually purchase something 2-3 days beforehand and you saw it now on the app today, as long as that receipt is within that time frame, you can actually still get that money. So that's always an interesting way to do it, where making sure hey, did I actually buy that, and still actually get the savings from it because it's within that time frame. So what you'll do, and again, I can't do it here because it's going to take me out of the recording, you're going to hit continue, and then from there it's going to show you to be able to take a picture of your receipt. And of course, I do realize that receipts are going to be very long when it comes to grocery stores. So after you take the first portion of your receipt, there's going to be a little button that says add sections, and then you can keep adding as many as you need, so that way they can get the full list. Now, it doesn't have to be perfectly aligned, but try to get it as close as possible. And then their app is going to read the receipt, and it's going to go through all the different offers that you have on your account and add it to your total. Now, sometimes the app doesn't actually read certain promotions that you added because maybe it didn't read it right or it was smudged, but it'll give you the option to say, hey, I did end up buying this during my purchase, can you add it to the total? So you'll click that little button, and then what it's going to do is it's going to ask you to scan the barcode of the product to make sure that you did purchase it, and then that way they can give you the amount onto your total. So in the account page right here, you're going to see a couple different things. It's going to show you your earnings, any types of bonuses that they have. So sometimes they'll have it where if you buy certain items or do certain things in a certain period of time, you can actually get a little bit of extra money. They even have a thing called teamwork where people that are referred from one another or our friends can actually do certain things to be able to achieve goals and levels to be able to get additional money back. Again, you want to only do it if it's something that you're going to be getting on purpose and not something just to be able to achieve that goal, unless it makes sense for you, of course. So on the referral page here, it shows that I get an additional $5 on my account for every person that joins, and then 20 for the fourth person, which is a total of $40. So just, being full disclosure, if somebody wants to download it, I do get a little bit out of it, but so do you guys. And again, it'll help you guys get to that threshold of the $20 that much faster. And it's just really nice to get that little bonus that, again, you can put it towards whatever you need or want, and then kind of continue going on from there. So that is going to be the Ibotta app. Let me know in the comment section down below, are you going to be downloading the app, or have you already downloaded the app? And let me know what you think of it. And of course, if you have any additional tips that you would like to give to anybody else that's watching this, that's wanting to use the app, let us know down below. I love when everyone shares, so that way we can continue to grow and thrive as a community, be more financially free, and of course, build additional wealth. So hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and this new series. Doing that really showcases what you guys prefer when it comes to video content. And if you have any additional friends that like to go grocery shopping and they want to save some money, show them this video so they have a better understanding about this app, and we can continue to help grow and share with everybody else. Thank you so much, fellow wealth builders, for watching, and have a great day. All right, and if you made it to the very end of this video, I have 2 more for you to continue binge watching. This top video up here is going to be my most recent release, and then this one down here, yeah, this one, I believe, right over here. That one is the one that YouTube recommends for you if you would like to continue watching.